everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in the last video we have talked about the facial muscles and its nerve supply, movements, everything. So in this video we'll discuss one clinical point of facial nerve, that is Bell's palsy. Okay, so we'll be discussing here about the Bell's palsy, which is basically, if we describe in simple language, it is basically the paralysis of one half of face. Okay, so before getting into this topic, let's see the root of facial nerve. So here we have the cerebral motor cortex, then we have the facial motor nucleus in the lower part of pons, and this nucleus is divided into two half, upper and lower. Then here is the face. Okay, so this is the face. So this upper part of the nucleus, so we have divided the face also into four quadrants. Okay, right, left, upper and lower. Okay, so we have divided face into four quadrants. So the upper part of this nucleus will supply the upper half and lower part will supply the lower half. Same on this side, upper part will supply the upper half of face and lower part will supply the lower half of face. Now if we talk about the fibers coming from this motor cortex, so if we talk about the upper part, we have one fiber coming from same side and one from the opposite side. Okay, one from same side and one from opposite side. And if we talk about the lower part, we have only one fiber which is coming from the opposite side. So only fiber from the opposite side and not from the same side. Okay, so this is about the course of facial nerve. Let's label. This is motor cortex. This is the motor nucleus of facial nerve, and this is the face. Okay, so now suppose if there is injury on this part. Okay, so what it is called? Supranuclear lesion. So what will happen in the supranuclear lesion? Which parts is supplied by these fibers? So upper part of the nucleus and lower part of the nucleus. Now upper part of the face and lower part of the face, but here the fibers are on the upper part, the fibers are coming from the same side also, but if we talk about the lower part of face, no fibers are coming from the same side, only from the opposite side. So in the supranuclear lesion, only the lower half of opposite side of lesion will get paralyzed. Okay, now if we talk about the infranuclear lesion, this part, if there is injury on the lower part of nucleus, that is infranuclear lesion, what will happen? So here the fibers which supply the upper part of face and fibers which supply the lower part of face, both will get injured. So in the intranuclear lesion, there is paralysis of complete one half of the face. So this intranuclear lesion is what we'll be studying today, is the Bell's palsy. Two type of lesions and two type of paralysis are seen in the face. One is this because of supranuclear lesion and one is because of its infranuclear lesion. Okay, so let's write the definition of Bell's palsy. What is it? It is the infranuclear lesion of of facial nerve due to which one half of face get paralyzed. Okay. Now what will be the signs? Starting from the forehead, there is no wrinkles on the forehead, so there is loss of wrinkles on the forehead. If we talk about the eyelid, there is drooping of eyelid, or there is problem in completely opening the eyes. If we talk about the lips, the person cannot smile. Okay. And there is dryness in the mouth and eyes. So these will be the signs. No wrinkle on forehead, and on the eyelid there is drooping of eyelid. Person cannot smile, and also there is difficulty in eating and drinking. Okay. Then there is a drooling of saliva. Then also there is dryness in mouth and eyes. So this is all about the Bell's palsy. You guys understood the topic, and if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, don't forget to subscribe the channel, and also press the bell icon to get notified for further videos. Thanks for watching this video.